Just to mention, I probably couch surfed 90% of my trip in Europe through 10 countries, and I stayed in hostels the other 10% or 8%, and then 2% some friends that I had in Europe. So this was at a farm. I was really excited to go here because it was completely outside the city, and I stayed with these two sisters and their father, and this was really cool. I opened their fridge, which is on the left, and can you see the screen?
No.
The picture on the left is, I opened their fridge and I was kind of just shocked. I couldn't believe, I mean, maybe they just haven't gone grocery shopping for the week. But I asked her, I said, why don't you have anything in your fridge? And it's because, A, they lived on a farm, they grew a lot of their own food, but it was something more about simplicity. In Portugal, I noticed a lot that every time they make salads, it was just olive oil and lemon and maybe some other spices and things like that, or they'd make their own dressing a lot of the time. It was really simple. And, you know, when we open the fridge on the right, which is our fridge, and I mean, we have 3 or 4 people living at our house, so that's a little bit different, but it's just interesting, right? And something I took away from that, being at this farm and how simple a life they lived, is the host I was staying with, she was like, oh, I really like your sweater. And I brought one sweater with me on my whole trip. It was like my favorite sweater. I was like, you know what, if you really like my sweater, I'll give it to you, but you have to trade me. I want something in return. I needed something warm. And she had this really cool, like, handmade sweater, and that was a game changer. As soon as we swapped clothes, I was like, this is amazing. And it's funny because what I'm wearing right now, my sister's boyfriend gave me this shirt. It's his band, right? That's what their band's called, I think. It's like an artist group or something. And I was just recently in Philadelphia, and I was staying with this couple who were my age, and they barely had anything in their house. They lived a really minimalistic life, and they said they did this challenge where they were kind of like slowly getting rid of things in their house. You know, as you get older, you accumulate a lot of things. And I said, yeah, I literally have one pair of jeans. And the guy stood up, and he was around my age, and he just walked into his room, and he came back, and he threw me a pair of jeans, and I was like, oh, very cool. I have a new pair of jeans, and I'm wearing them right now. So I'm wearing a shirt my friend gave me, and jeans I got from a host, and I was wearing a sweater that when my nanny moved, who's not here tonight, unfortunately, this was her husband who had passed away, but I was wearing his sweater, so I was wearing a pretty, you know, simple outfit, if you want to call it that. But so my advice, if you go traveling, actually this is a really good tip, and if you're into this kind of thing, wear clothes that you don't really like, and you might be lucky. Not only like they might get worn out, but it depends. If you're going for like a week or something, like wear your nice clothes. But if you're going on a huge trip, wear some clothes that you don't necessarily like, and then you can trade them, and you won't feel so attached when you have to give away your favorite sweater. So, I got some laughs there. Okay. Yeah, it's really cool, and like I said, all I had was that backpack and that guitar when I was traveling, and those become your babies. And it's like, I remember about to get on a train one time at 6 in the morning, and I stepped on the train, and immediately I felt like I was naked, and I had to turn around, and I was like, oh my god, my guitar! And I like the train was about to go, but yeah.